this outfit. You're welcome, you alcoholic. Thank you. Nice fucking purple shirt. Last time I wore this outfit, I went down to the city and I woke up with the stranger's pants on, no cell phone, no wallet, a $120 whiskey tab in my pocket, and a broken hand, so I got really high expectations for the night. I masturbate 7 to 9 times a day. That's not a joke, I just want to tell a room full of strangers that. Unfortunately, all my black friends couldn't make it out tonight, he was working. You didn't think that was gonna happen, did you? One of my favorite things to do is go down on girls. That's up there. Thank you. So there's one time I met this girl, she smelled nice down there. So I was like, you know what, I can do this. So I went down on her, I was sticking around, licking her and everything. And she was like, I'm gonna squirt. And I was like, okay, ready? And she pissed on my face. I love golden showers now. It's a request that I ask every time I'm with a girl. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I have the bladder control of a newborn baby. I shit my pants a lot. I came here one night and I was hanging out and I was drinking with a couple of my friends and I went home and I drank about 15 Long Island iced teas and fell asleep on the floor in my living room. And my parents woke me up in the morning while my girlfriend was sleeping. And they were like, you gotta straighten your shit out because you fell asleep in the middle of the fucking living room on the floor. So I was like, alright, that's fine. I'll drive my girlfriend home and we'll talk about how much I drink later. That was fine. So I'm driving her home and all of a sudden my stomach starts churning and I get the bubble guts. It's gurgling and I'm like, I can make it. I'll make it to the gas station. It's like 3 miles. I get a half a mile up the hill and I'm driving and I come to the conclusion that I'm gonna shit in my pants. And I blinker, U-turn in the middle of the road, and you know when you guys have to shit really bad and like you're holding it in and then you go to like redo it because your asshole muscles are tired from holding it in so long? I call that choking up on the back because you got to get your grip back. So as soon as I go to do that, I just shit all over myself. I'm wearing like fucking boxer briefs, so it didn't slide, it just sat. And it's like oozing, and my girlfriend's in the car, and she looks at me and she's like, what the fuck did you just do? And I shit my pants. I looked at her dead in the eyes, and I pulled the car over, and I get out of the car, and I shit the rest of the shit out because I'm not going to hold it in. So I'm just shitting on the side of the road. I take out some newspapers my mother has in the back of her car, I wipe up, I make it all clean. But I can't drive home like that. No one, because then you get shit on the car, you got to get it detailed, and that's way too much money. So I get on all fours in the back seat of the car like this, and she's driving home, and I'm hitting my shitty ass on fucking the seat because of the turns and the bumps in the road. And she's like, babe, it's fine, you shit your pants, it happens. Yeah, it happens to me, because I fucking can't control my asshole, I'm sorry. Hey guys, on the right side of the bar, I'm up here, thanks. So I'm sitting there covered in shit, and she finally parks in front of my house, and I fucking do this thing, whatever you call it, up the stairs. And does anyone out here ever use baby wipes?
Yeah!
So I use 25 baby wipes to get the shit off of myself. It takes a half a baby wipe to get a normal shit out of your asshole. That's how much shit there was all over the place. I didn't even take a shower. I just baby wiped myself, changed my underwear. It was all good. I went downstairs, Mom was like, what should I had to go to the bathroom, it's cool, don't worry. I like my women how I like my coffee grinds. Ground and bagged with lookalikes and doused in boiling water. That's the truth. So, is anyone here going green, getting cars that you plug in, you charge them? No? Alright, sweet. Well, I've been taking a page out of the Indians' books. Because whenever they kill an animal, they use all the pieces and everything. So now after I fuck goats, I gut them and I use their intestines for condoms. Also the truth. I do that too, so they don't run away. You take their back legs and you stick them in the front of your boots. And you tie them tight enough It's like a fight. It's good. I like that. I'm sorry. I have friends, they go to school in lots of different places, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a road trip. My friend lives halfway down the East Coast, down in North Carolina. So I was like, you know what, I'll go visit him. I haven't been down there in a while. So I show up and I surprise him. I get his address from another friend. And I show up and I sit there, I sit down, walk in his house, and there's some girl in there. I'm like, hey, girl, who's in my friend's apartment, I don't know. And we start talking. And for some reason, she's got a really bad sense of humor. She's like, yeah, I like, when I get fucked, I like to get my tits slapped and shit. She's got fake tits, like big, really nice fake tits. And I was like, that's fucking sweet. Like, I like fake tits. That's fine. So she's like, you want to see them? And I'm like, yes. I would really like to see those tits. So she pulls them out, and she's playing with them and everything, and I start to get a chubby. And I'm like, what the fuck is going, like, oh god, it's some girl, I don't know who the fuck she is. And I get a chubby, and we're sitting there, and we're still talking, she's talking dirty. I bring up something about her asshole, I don't remember what it was. Probably that I wanted to lick it, because I like to go down on girls. So there's a bowl of crackers, goldfish crackers, on the table, and she's sitting there, and we're talking, and she's just nonchalantly just this. Just, they're coming out of the bucket, and they're going down, and they're coming out of the bucket, and they're going down. I don't know where they're going. And she asked me, she's like, do you have a chubby? And I was like, well, now that you asked, I have a full-on erection right now. It's fucking going like this. So she slides the table out of the way and moves me out, and she starts going down on me. And she starts pulling the goldfish crackers right out of her pussy. And she's sticking them in my mouth and starts playing with my junk. So it's like this on my balls, and then the goldfish crackers are coming right out of her pussy, right into my mouth. You can't walk out of that situation. Like, you have a rock hard fucking boner, and there's some girl there giving you pussy chips, pussy fish right in your mouth. So I'm eating them, and all of a sudden, the door opens, and it's my friend. And I'd never seen him naked before, and he's like, no, that's my girlfriend. So he drops his pants, and he has a 13-inch dick. Huge, like this. And he starts plowing this girl in the ass, right by. So he's looking at me, banging this girl in the ass, groaning, staring at me in the eyes, and I'm like, I got pussy cracker fish all over my mouth, and my best friend is staring at me in the face with a dick that's 3 times longer than mine, and I don't know what to do. And he's fucking, and finally I'm like, I have to come. And I don't know if it's proper etiquette with the girl who likes to get her tits punched during sex to tell her I'm gonna come, so I don't. So I just release, and I found out she has a bad gag reflex, and she starts puking on my dick as my friend's banging her in the ass. And I'm like, ah! So I just fucking run away, covered in vomit and pussy cracker fish all over my mouth. That was bad. But thanks, guys. You have a good night.
Yes! Give it up for Tim. Say your last name again.
Stiano.
Stiano. All right. Maybe mystical. All right.